Okay, welcome back. We're going to take a look at lesson 2.2 of your business law book. It is titled Offer and Acceptance, and the goals that we're going to try to achieve are explain how to create a valid offer, describe the various ways an offer can be terminated before acceptance, and recognize the importance of acceptance and consideration to a contract formation. Okay, let's get started. The offer. Generally, to create a valid offer, the following must occur. The offer must appear to intend to create a legal obligation. The terms must be completed and definite. The offer must be communicated to the offeree. So pretty simple there. Three of them. Intend to create a legal obligation, must complete and be definite, and the offer must be communicated to the offeree. Okay, intent to create a legal obligation. Two bullet points here. Let's look at it first. Test of the reasonable observer. Just meaning the reasonable person observing that is going to put it to the test to make sure that it is legit. Invitations to negotiate. All right, offer must be complete. If an offer is missing essential information, it is incomplete and legally ineffective. Nearly all offers must identify the price, subject matter, quantity, and either directly or indirectly. The amount of the essential information to include depends upon the complexity of the transaction. Yeah, I just come to, think of my construction business back in the day. This bullet point, this is a great example. If we would go and do a repair for a sink, maybe a simple repair, it would definitely be a simpler contract as opposed to building a whole house. So when you look at that bullet point, the amount of essential information to include depends upon the complexity of the transaction. Certainly the example of building a whole house would be way more complex, and that contract should reflect that. Okay, offer must be definite. Each essential term must be identified clearly in order for the courts to enforce an agreement. So if you want to put something in a contract, make sure it is clear is the point of that. In some contracts, however, a term might be implied by a law or common practice. So, and I always use this as an example too, but if you write a contract, and like I said, my background's in contracting and building and remodeling work. But if you write a contract that and you leave the warranty out, just leave that blank. I know by experience that this second bullet point will apply to that, and they will rely on common business practices to tell you what your warranty is. So just leaving a warranty out is not a way to avoid a warranty, because they're going to default to what normally would be done. An offer must be communicated to the offeree. A person who is not the intended offeree cannot accept the offer, nor can a person accept an offer without knowing it has been made. Possible termination of the offer before acceptance. Revocation. Experimentation of a set period or a reasonable time. Tongue-tied again. Expiration. Sorry about that. Expiration of a set period or a reasonable time. Rejection by the offeree. Counter offers. So these are all possible terminations of an offer before acceptance. And the last one was other circumstances. Acceptance. Acceptance is the agreement by an offeree to the terms of the offer. Consideration is what the offeror demands and generally must receive in order to make the offer legally enforceable. Typically it could be cash, money, but it doesn't always have to be. 3 requirements of consideration. It must be at least intel, the making of a promise, performance of an act, or a forbearance from acting. Each party's consideration must be in exchange for consideration given by the other party. What each party exchanges must have legal value. That is, it must be worth something in the eyes of the law. Okay, that's the end of the slide. Make sure you guys hit that PowerPoint or hit the study guide and read your chapter. Definitely want to take that time to fill out that study guide because it will help you with your test. So make sure you get that done. Guys, have a nice day.